Hey everybody, it's the pop-up. Come on in here with LHG. Come on in here. Good evening. No, you don't typically see me on a Saturday evening. No, you're not losing your mind. Hey everybody. And I meant to put in there to have a brain dump. And I put in there have a brain dumb. That's where my mind was, y'all. It's really impromptu tonight. So forgive me. I meant to say brain dump, not brain dump. But listen, y'all, welcome to this pop up. I want you all to hear this song before hey, Simone, my girl is in here. Girl, I can't wait to unpack my day, Simone. Let these comments be fired up tonight. Fire them up, Simone. Fire them up. I want you to hear this song, Simone, and I'm going to tell you why the song is significant when we come back. So let me play this song after my intro. Welcome to Critical Conversations with LHG. It's a pop-up. You want to hear about it? Then we're going to talk about it. All right, let's go.
What is a critical conversation? A critical conversation is a conversation that reveals important concepts, not only about ourselves, but about other people. Critical conversations edify, heal, and provide substance. Join LaTanya Harris-Gooden as she introduces us to critical conversations right here on Trailblazers Radio.
All right, let me let you hear this song. And Simone, you probably were not born when this was on. Okay, let me email you the link, Simone. Give me just one moment. And I'm going to email you the link. And Simone, we can get you in here. So everybody bear with me as I send my sister the link. Okay, Simone, what is your email? I didn't send you an email so many times, Simone, but I can't remember. What your email is? Send me an email, Simone. Put it in my text message. I know I got it because I send you emails all the time. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. I'm looking. Bear with me, y'all. Simone, text me your email address, please, because I can't find it. While I'm looking for this email, I'm going to play this song because I really want you all to hear this song. I need your email, Simone. I'll play the song and then we'll get it together. All right, just one moment, and we're going to play a song that I don't own the rights to. So let me get my banner up so you know I don't own the rights to it to protect us. And let's listen.
And the hope you have is gone, is gone. Don't give up on Jesus. Don't give up.
When you've tried everything you know, you're looking for a place to go. Don't give up on Jesus.
Hey, Pastor Lydia.
When you've gone past your limit and you can't strive another minute, don't you give up on Jesus. Don't give up.
When this world spins round and round and you can't tell love from down, don't give up on my Jesus. For he's met all your needs before I
and you dare not doubt, he'll bring you out. He'll do it over and over again. Yes, he will.
Yes, God.
Just when God Messiah put the sun in the sky for all to see.
Yes, God.
Again, you'll see it all again. He sits high and he looks low. He knows the way that I should go. Yes, he does.
The Lord has promised, yes, he has, to meet all your needs. Thank the Lord. His thoughts in heaven and his foot's on earth.
He controls my destiny, and he knows how we should go.
Yes, he does.
And he knows the way we go. You know, Lydia,
Come on, get
there
in
was
here,
a time
girl.
when I
Put you
really,
the link.
really went through something, and I really didn't think I was going to make it. But you know what I found out?
What you find
The
out?
Lord always comes in
Yes, he does.
when you're at your lowest state.
Woo!
That's why I want to let you know today that the Lord loves you.
Hey.
He cares about you. I don't care what your problem is. I don't care what the situation is today. I don't want you to give up. All you got to do is try.
Tonight.
You gotta love it. I'm not even, well, like you said, I probably didn't do it because I never heard of him. It reminds me of two songs.
Don't you lose the faith.
You gotta hold on to his hand. Hold on, hold on, trust and believe in his word. He promised me that he's seen this life through.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Wow.
Come on, listen here. This
That
song
reminds me of two songs.
it's older than you for one.
I see. I've never heard of him.
Let me stop sharing and tell you why this song is so significant.
You're getting ready to take the leap and form your corporation or
That reminds me
C-corp.
of two songs, two other
Where
songs.
do you start?
Okay, hold that thought. Let me tell you why this song is significant. Because
Preach.
okay, what had
Testify.
happened was, Tracy, Somebody tag Auntie Emma because the ladies whose voice you heard, we ate in the same restaurant today.
Oh wow!
Recognized her. This particular song, this particular album was made in '84. You probably weren't born yet.
Nope.
You probably
97.
I'm a 97. 3.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. LHG, don't do me like that.
Thank you for tagging Auntie. Get Auntie here. So I recognize her. First of all, songs that are old school songs are valuable to people because of what you were feeling when you first heard it. So my mother,
when I was working at the hotel, and I kept singing all these old school songs, and these people are like, "Where you know these songs from?" I said, "My mama and them."
So some songs are in your brain because you heard them. My mother was one of the greatest choir directresses on this side of heaven, and I grew up in a very musical household, especially choir and different things. So this particular artist is Keith Pringle, that's the gentleman, and Lydia Wright Hamilton. Her last name then was different, but it's Lydia Wright Hamilton. I suggest if you like old school gospel, you YouTube it. Don't.
Is she related to Anthony Hamilton?
I don't know. She married into the Hamilton family, and I got a chance to meet her husband and her family. Shout out if somebody can tag. I just sent her a friend request. Let me get her daughter tagged on here. She's my friend.
That song definitely reminds me of two other songs.
Okay, what does it remind you of?
Just a shorter version. Mary, Mary, I Can't Give Up Now.
Okay,
I get that. Just because they were saying I come too far.
Yes.
And because they say the same, I've come too far from where I started from.
Yes.
Nobody told me. See, don't get me singing.
Now, did you know that Mary Mary was not the originator of that song?
No, I did not.
A gentleman by the name of James Cleveland wrote that song.
Wow.
I believe the first to record it. The gospel music buffs can correct me, but James Cleveland, who's deceased now, he's been gone probably longer than you've been alive. A lot of the things you hear from newer artists,
just remix, yeah.
And I have nothing. I no shade. I mean, Kirk is the recycling king, King. He brings some samples of music, but he writes his own lyrics. And 20 from now, people are gonna be sampling Kirk Franklin, or less.
That one and what else? He's able.
Oh, that's my jam.
Don't give up on God.
Yes, that was made by, I don't know who the original person was, but I know Darwin Hobbs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it. Talking. Let me find it while we're talking right now, Simone. Darwin Hobbs wrote that. I think he wrote it. Oh no, I gotta play this one, Simone. Hold on, I gotta play this one first.
Okay.
My jam right here.
Cause he won't give up on you.
This one here.
Come on, put your hands together.
Listen.
Hit the button, Simone. Hold on.
A high school where your child can earn both a high school diploma and a college degree for free. Welcome to National Heritage Academies. We're preparing kids for college starts on day one and ends with a high school diploma and an associate degree. 100% of our students.
Hold on. We're going to get it back. We're going to get it back.
Times of trouble, I found him to be a friend of mine. Listen.
We're going to start again. Somebody messed it up.
Please, let's go.
There we go. We got it back. That's how we got hands together on this.
Trouble don't last always.
Come on, put your hands together.
That's a tall girl. You gotta be this kind of person with spirit.
Listen. Covered in relax.
It don't last always.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It don't last always. You going down memory lane tonight, y'all.
Covered in relax. You ready? Ready? May not come when you want.
Rock.
But it's on time. Trouble. Found them to be friend of mine.
Girl.
Don't pass. You'll be there.
That's the spoon, funny. What? Put your hands together.
Trouble don't last. And you hear this every time I go to church. Every time. It's not one day I go to church, I don't hear this one. Not one.
Listen. May not come when you want it.
That part. May not
Guess
come
what?
when you want it to be on time. What? On whose time?
On time. Times of trouble. Guess what? I found him to be a friend of mine.
When storm clouds rise in your life, I know he'll be there.
Yes, he will.
He'll be there.
Everybody else burdens.
Every one of them.
I would throw my pen at you.
Every one of them.
Everyone.
So we don't last always.
You better sing it like you mean it. You better sing it like you need it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's our third part. Here we go.
Yeah.
We've been made into the night. On one night though. Keep the faith. It will
That's all you need. That's all you need.
We've been made.
Only one night though. That's only one night though.
One night.
Only one night though.
Listen how they go up. Listen how they go up. And then here we go. Here we go.
I can't hit that. No, I used to be.
I can't either.
Hey, y'all gotta clap it up on that one.
Here come the encore.
Clap, clap.
Here we go. Soprano. Are you soprano, alto, or what they call it? Tenor?
Everything.
Do everything.
My mama taught me all the parts, girl. Where there's a need, I'll do it. Whatever you need. I feel right on in, girl.
I'm
I'll
the tenor.
talk about the best.
Trouble don't last always. Wait, no, I'm not alto. No, trouble don't last always.
That's tenor.
Trouble don't last always. Listen. Only one night though.
No, you gotta play that.
Only
Right?
one night.
You gotta play that.
Now, yeah, we gotta do. We got to.
Simona
I like
and
these pictures
I
of
are
these
doing songs from the old school tonight. We are the Cisco and Ebert of Dr. We are talking about old school songs tonight.
Let's go away. When they stop the music though.
Baby, that's serious. When they stop the music, boo,
Wait,
you better get ready to shout. Honey,
wait. Get your tissues in your hand.
baby.
Take your shoes off.
Make sure your feet don't stink though. Now put our shoes back on and our feet back.
Them drummers are anointed.
They are. If your feet ain't clean, keep your feet on.
Listen, I used to be at church. I used to sit in church and listen to the music and sing, and then I'd be mimicking the drummers. I used to love to do that. Only one night though.
That's gonna be our last one when we go on. We ain't gonna be on long, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to get this, get my spirit right. I just had to get my spirit right. Y'all forgive the girl. She on 100 times. Not dealing with me.
Here we go.
Hey!
Ooh, that part.
Woo!
That part.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Simone, girl.
LHG.
Thank you for being here with me tonight.
What we gonna dump tonight? What we got to release tonight?
You know,
I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Let's go to the beginning of the day. I posted a post. I talked about dealing with my hair. Those of you who have been on me and following me, I am very open and transparent about having alopecia areata. The front of my hair is thinning. From this point back, it's pretty full. So you will probably see me in head wraps. And I used to do the crochet braids as a protective style. But would you guys have money for that?
What happened to the 7 naps?
They still there, girl. They was crying this morning. Woke me about my sleep. Them 7 naps. They feel like they want some cousins.
Oh.
So my sister gave me a hair grow regimen, and I've been getting some inboxes. Thank you to everybody who's been inboxing me about hair growth and alopecia, different things that I could do. I did a whole show on alopecia, and you can do all the right things, but you can still sometimes fall in that rut of depression, because for a woman, her hair is like her crown, and it's one of the things that for many of us make us feel feminine.
Listen, I know somebody that does hair, and she's now making wigs and stuff like that. And she made a post, and I put it in my story. And I don't know if you heard of
Gracie. No, that's crazy. Thank you. I didn't know you had alopecia too. Maybe I missed that. But your hair be beautiful, girl. Go ahead, Simone.
I don't know if you heard of Gracie's Corner. It's like a child. They love it. The kids love it.
Yeah.
They love it. And she has a song called My Hair. They love that song. I'm telling you, these kids love Gracie's Corner to death. I'm sorry, to life. Every day, I'm telling you, no joke, every day.
The hair follicles, yes, in alopecia, many times the hair follicles are either dormant, you may have to have laser treatment to get them going, or the hair follicles might be dead in a particular area. Mine, I don't think they're quite dead. It just grows back very slowly. And I was going to the dermatologist every 2 weeks for the injections, and the injections started to hurt me more than they were. I'm starting to get tender-headed. So they were working. But what I did find, I bought Rogaine for men. I just can't move, but that was helping a little bit. You got to find the right thing for you. There's so many things out here. And we'll probably have to redo another girl chat about alopecia. But whether it's a woman's hair or a man's, whatever hair, I mean, we have moments where we just don't like ourselves. Can I say that? There are moments when you look at yourself and you say, I just don't like what I see, whether it's weight, because I've been battling that for a while. So that's where I was this morning. I made the post, but it gave me a spiritual connotation too. I said, well, when I do my hair, and I like to put the ponytail up like it is now, but I have a spot under there that's very tender, because I wore ponytails in my younger years. I wore ponytails for like 20 years in the same spot. So when you already have a sensitive hair condition and you put the weight of the hair in the same spot every time, it's like going down the same street every day. You're going to get some potholes, right? High traffic areas. you're going to get some cracks and potholes. It's the same thing in your hair. You got to move it. So me being stubborn and liking what I like, I got psoriasis now to where it was so tight. It caused these giant lumps and they start to flake like dandruff. So I have medical shampoo and things to use for that, but it's very tender to the touch. Now my that was contained to the edges has gone inward. So I do have hair, but not an abundance of hair. And that particular, being a woman, being a wife, you want to be desirable. Now, my husband loves me with or without, but for myself, I feel sometimes less of a woman because of the lack of hair. I could take this off and just go with this, but I'll feel funny. Or I can wear a wig, but let a good Pentecostal wind blow. I'm not chasing that wig down the interstate. You in America and abroad, I'm not chasing
She says she's not going running down the interstate for no hair.
Wig down the interstate, because if you don't have an anchor braid to pin it to or to put the combs through, how is it going to be secure? I don't want to use glue. So
get a good shout in and watch it fly off.
Girl,
get a good shout in and watch it fly off.
I can't do Sarah Jakes.
Just like
Sarah Jakes, I love you for taking your wig off, but baby, I might take one curl and pull it, but I ain't gonna pull the hair off.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. But I understood her point, though. We're gonna talk about that too. But sometimes, no matter how strong you may be, you wake up in the morning and you just say, "Today I don't like me," and I had in it. So I said, "Why would you put the ponytail in the same position over and over?" You know what? That strap, Tracy, I've heard that it has a strap, but I'm used to having my crochet crocheted in so I could do my little shouts and not have to worry. It makes me nervous, Tracy. You rock it one. I'd be nervous. But when I posted a post, I said, why would you put the same ponytail in the same spot that's already irritated? You know, it's going to make the psoriasis worse, and it's going to make, and bobby pins start sticking it into the infected, or like the area that hurts. The bobby pins get in there, and I'm constantly putting on it in my sleep. And I said, well, Lord, it reminds me of when you're in an emotional or vulnerable state in a relationship or in a friendship, but you keep dealing with the very people that caused you the pain over and over. Like the bobby pins I keep putting in the same spot of my hair that caused me pain through the night. Why do we start to do that in real life? These people aren't meant for you, but yet you keep gravitating toward them, saying you want to be happy, but you keep returning to the problem people. And I had to think about that. If you want a different result, you have to do something different. Move that ponytail to the side or take it off, cut the hair off, let it grow. It may be uncomfortable because I'm so used to having hair. When I was growing up, I had a long Jerry curl, child. Just let your soul. I had a soul glow, baby. Soul glow.
Not the best.
Let me play that. Hold on. Let me play soul glow. Hold on, Simone, because I felt that in my spirit. I felt that. I gotta play that. Hold on. We gotta play that. That's on my mind. That's my question right there, honey. Soul glow.
As you're searching that, I want you to know that you are always beautiful no matter what.
Oh, so Mom, don't make these lashes already flapping.
And I know I've never met you. I know I've never met you in person, but I know that.
I'm trying, y'all.
I know that the fact that you inspire people through critical conversations, you have some of that for yourself as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pour out. Go ahead.
Self-love for me, there's days I feel it, and today I just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
That's what hurts.
And they're gonna be days. And they're gonna be days. They're gonna be days when we all feel it.
Yeah.
Like moments where we're just looking at
you're right.
be like, why did you create me here? Why did you make me this way? But it's like,
Yeah.
and it's like,
is some of the things that we do, going back to the beauty aspect, when
mm-hmm.
you over process your hair, over
Mm-hmm.
perm your hair, have strong braids, you can't even close your eyes to go to sleep because
Yeah.
your braids are tight. I mean,
Yeah.
stuff that we do in the African American community for women, the stuff that we do, the cost of beauty, a
Yeah.
lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it is ourself. And
Mm-hmm.
alopecia is triggered by stress.
Mm-hmm. It's also ourselves, but it's also the stylist and the
It can be
those
the stylist. It
yeah
can be the
those
stylist.
who are
Yeah.
perish for knowledge, for better words.
They are so into the style. That's why you have to go to a stylist who cares for hair. Every person that does hair doesn't care for hair. If you go in there with a picture and say, I want to look like Beyonce, and okay, you only got one string of hair, we gonna make it work, girl. You're gonna get a whole head of glue, quick weave, whatever, glue for days, like Gorilla Glue. But they gonna give you what you want, what you're paying for. But when you go, if you're going natural, you got to go to somebody who, or even if you're doing a nice style, where are the people who wash hair, massage your scalp, condition your hair, clip your ends, shop that ends to clip.
And this is why I'm going to school, because I've done it once before. I've done it once before.
Congratulating her. Simone is going to cosmetology school. I need y'all to congratulate Simone in the comments because she is doing something that she loves. I need y'all to show some love for my girl, okay?
I've done that before. However, because of my fear of tests and things like that, I did not refuse to go get my license.
Okay. Here comes. That is. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
And like I said, replay. Please congratulate her.
Like I said, I refuse to go take my test because I don't like taking tests. I hate
tests. I like taking tests. To be honest, Simone, I used to take type tests at jobs, like temporary job, and they want you to do a typing test to see if you can do 50 words a minute. What they did to me this one time, get this, Simone. They sat me at a computer and didn't tell me I was being tested and just told me to play around with it. I aced it. But as soon as someone says you're being tested, baby.
Listen.
Hold on a second. Hold on. So what if when you are in the midst of a test, but God didn't tell you I'm testing you, probably you'd do better, but you want him to tell you when you're going into a test. Just know it's a test and govern yourself accordingly and do what the word says to do.
Listen, so I've completed the whole course. I got through it. I did all the book work. I did everything. Got through it. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to take my staple. I'm not doing it. I can't do it.
You came this far. Do it, Simone. Somebody in the comments speak a word this moment and say hashtag just do it.
Like Nike. Y'all want me to be like Nike?
Do it. And then put in hashtag do it scared. Because sometimes you have to do it even if you feel fear. The Bible says has not given us the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. What it doesn't say is fear doesn't exist. It just says it doesn't come from God. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are in a human experience.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. We're going to feel fear. We're going to feel love. We're going to feel all kind of good and not so good emotions. But God didn't give you that spirit.
Yeah.
Somebody had to hear that. So if God didn't give you the spirit of fear and you want to do it, say, Lord, I will do it. And I need you to take me through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know me, you made me. You know how I have a fear of tests and a fear of, these kind of things. So God, I know you didn't bring me to this point for me to just stop. I'm talking to myself today. My God.
Yeah.
So whatever it
I
is you
remember we
want
did
to
a podcast like this before.
write it down.
Yeah.
Write down what I'm gonna start doing. I got so many journals. This one says, they say I'm a dreamer.
Oh,
I got them all. This one says, you were chosen to be free, Galatians 5:13. Listen,
come on, scripture.
put a good scripture on your journal, write the vision, make it plain, and then we're going into hashtag implementation. Me and Shonda just talked about this on Friday. You write it, you pray over it. God, is this what you want me to do? Now, God, show me how to do it. Implement. We sitting on gold now, Simone. Listen to me. When you get your state board and stuff passed, and you start to do something you love, and you lay it fried down and toss to the side, you got them people looking good and feeling good and making it rain in your pocketbook. You're gonna feel so good for yourself, Simone. You got to finish this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
unfortunately I'm doing it all over again, but hey.
But don't worry about that part. Make the main thing the main thing. The main thing is you are doing it.
Yeah.
Even if listen, I say this, I'm doing it and I'm scared. My knee has a shaking. I don't care. At least I'm making moves towards completing my goal. See, we get stuck in the fear. That's the key. Don't let it get. It's like a faucet, and stuff won't go down. Something is stuck.
Yeah.
You need some kind of Drano or something to push whatever is stuck in there through. Because when you get stuck, can't nothing else move you like that.
Yeah.
But we are. The whole thing about tonight was planning my week. That's why I came on. I wanted to talk about my day and plan my week. When you don't plan, you plan to fail. So you take out your calendar. This particular journal is so nice because at the top of the page, Simone, it has January through December, and then
nice.
1 through 31 on the top of every single page. So if today is June 4, I take my pen and I circle June and I circle a 4. So the pages may not be every day sequentially, but at least I can do it based on a calendar. So when you know you got some things coming up, and this is why I'm trying to relieve myself from a lot of stress. And a lot of it is taking the time to write down. Now, tomorrow I have a meeting at 6:30 p.m. in one city, and then I'm gonna have to take my baby to work. Take some time to write it down, and if you're in your phone, or if you're old school like me, I do it in the phone on the calendar, so to pop up, and I have to write it. It's something about my fingers writing it makes it real for G's mind.
Yeah,
that's how I operate. Now I'm old school. Now your generation might just like, I got an iPhone, boop, 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 and that's enough. But
for me, I like to see it too. So like for me, I'm very like, when it comes to like teaching, I'm very like visual, and I like to see things.
I'm a visual learner. That's why I don't like Kindle books. I've been to the library, Simone. I live the whole book. I got a whole books. I got to highlight in my books. I got to write in the margin of my books. So I don't loan my books out if I buy them. And they got all my notes in them. And the one I've really been doing is my devotional. My 31 devotional. There we go. Coach Deloria Michelle. Shameless plug. So part of the is reimagine. How can I reimagine my life feeling like I am living in it and not watching it from the corner of the earth.
Ooh, that's a word.
I have been feeling like I am watching my life.
Say that line again.
Girl, when you live in your life, but you feel like you're watching it from the corner of the earth. I'm a spectator in my own life.
That's whole. Listen, have you heard what's her name? She was talking about spectators too.
Really?
I gotta find her name. She up here. She on Facebook. But she was talking about sitting in church and stuff, and they just spectate on everything. I gotta find her. Hold on.
That's what I've been feeling. It's like I'm watching my life move, but I'm not in control of it. You're watching things happen to you. Walk in, walk out. Love come in, love leaves. You watching kids do that, but you're not in control. And you give other people the power, and you let them make moves for your future.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
At the end of the day, this life was given to you. It's got your name on it. It's got your DNA in it. So this life belongs to you, and you're God's masterpiece. And Tuesday's girl chat is called Finding Me, God's Masterpiece.
Wow, that's good.
Finding me, because how are you existing in relationships when you lost?
Oh,
that's good. You go to the mall and you don't know where a certain store is. You find on the thing where it says you are here. If you know where you are, you can then find out how to get to the other stores. If you don't know where you at, there's no point in nobody where to go. I don't even know where I'm at. Because if you told me to walk here, walk there, I don't know where you at. I don't know.
I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can share this.
So much power over our peace, over our joy, or they can make one phone call and that just jack up your day. One email and you just like, boom, I don't want to talk to nobody. That's not living. That's barely existing. But that's been my world. When you deal with hold
on. Her name is Jennifer R. Bird.
On YouTube, Simone, I can pull it up.
Yes, Jennifer R. Bird. B-R-A-R-D.
Hold on, let me find my pen. Jennifer, and what's the last name?
B-I-A-R-D.
How long is the video? Do you know?
I don't think it's that long. Hold on, let me check. Make sure it's not too long. It is 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Perfect. Let me go find it on YouTube right now. Give me a moment,
it's called
everybody.
The Tater Family.
Say it again.
The name of the video is called The Tater Family.
T-A-T-E-R?
T-A-T-O-R. T-A-T-O-R. Yeah.
Family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She talked about them the Tater Family.
Why does it come up the Tater, T-E-R? And how many minutes? 209?
208.
So okay, got it. Let me get it queued up and we'll watch it together.
Listen, she be going in on them spectators, honey.
I love her. She was just a speaker. Have you ever heard of the She Favor Conference? The Car Chronicles. Yep. Pastor Overseer Jamila Gooden.
I really want to go there so much.
I was going to say, Simone, I was supposed to go in 2021, have bought my ticket. And when it came time to get ready to go, I couldn't afford the plane and the room. We were going to make it a family trip to Atlanta. And things happened. So I ended up going on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on to the thread, one of her videos where someone said, I wish I can go. Mm-hmm. And I gave my ticket away.
Oh,
lives in Atlanta. And they was like, oh my God, you could just bless my life, because I didn't want it to go away to waste.
Yeah.
But me and you, we got to go to a She Favor.
I really want to go. I hear about it every year.
Pastor Jamila Gooden. We are not related. At least I don't know that we are. But let's watch this. And we don't own the rights to this video. So I will put that in the comments.
I really want to go.
Me too. Now, why can't I get this to play?
Come on, work with us. Come on, Jesus. Come on. There we go.
Well, I missed it. I just went to Aisha wear a crown. That is not what they want. Why is this thing moving like this? Okay, play. Come on, taters.
Right.
Girl, I don't know what this thing is doing. This computer. Play.
Come on. Work with us, please. Work. Please.
Okay. It's just moved. The internet is just moving a little slower on my laptop. It's coming, Simone. But it was just playing.
When I tell you she be going in. Oh, come on.
Well, come on and put those hands together for the Lord Jesus Christ.
It's moving. I gotta stop tapping it. I'm gonna have to just let it
go. Okay.
You know the taters. Sister Spectator. You show up, but you ain't never gonna lift your hands. You ain't gonna give a dime. You ain't gonna give God glory. But you can tell us who came to church with who.
That part.
Who, what they were wearing, who drives what car, what kind of shoes they had on, what color his tie was. Just a spectator. In the car with Sister Spectator is Brother Hesitator. But I'm going to join the choir. I'm going to join the usher minute. I'm finna be faithful to the ministry. I'm finna get consistent. I'm finna start paying my time. You've been finna do something for the last 28 years and ain't done nothing yet. Always talking, but ain't never walking, Mr. Hesitator. Then they got their son, Mr. Agitator. Always coming and stirring stuff up. Always
see what I tell you?
From one to another. Always getting foolishness started. Always getting somebody upset about something. Got his little sister Imitator. Not want to be conformed to the image of God. Always acting like somebody else. Not realizing you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And then in the car's little brother, Mr. Dictator. Mr. Dictator, you know, the one that always want to tell everybody everything, but can't nobody tell him nothing. Always want to be in control. Always want to run everything, but can't receive correction without offense. Always telling that Mr. Dictator. And then you got baby sister Rotator. Always joining this church, joining that church, in a new relationship with this one, in a new relationship. This my best friend this week. This my best friend next week. This my best friend that way. And then it's the little baby brother amputator. Always walking around cutting everybody off who tell him something he don't want to hear. Look at your neighbor and say, please, leave the Tater family.
See what I tell you? See what I tell you?
Oh my God. Girl.
Leave the family alone.
Girl.
Leave them alone.
Screen. Okay, there we go.
Leave the Tater family alone, people, okay?
That's the truth. But when
everybody in the comments, listen to me. Leave the Tater family alone, okay?
Okay, I'm trying to get it to start playing, girl. I got this thing playing in my ear. Okay, I'm back. I'm getting better with my little technology. Y'all pray for me. So here's the thing. When it's Sunday night, and my habit when preparing for work, as normal people might prepare a to-do list, Sunday night was worry night because I did not want Monday to come. Wow. I would deliberately stay awake as long as I could.
Come on.
The weekend out because I was so
in school. Listen. When I was in school, I'd do the same thing. Listen, I would dread Monday, like, Lord, I gotta go back to school. No.
And let me tell you what it did to me. It created an anxiety. So I would be up all night, binge watching Netflix or whatever till 2 and 3 in the morning. Be tired when I driving the Green Mile to the office in tears. And it wasn't that I didn't like what I did. I didn't like that I overloaded myself trying to please people. One of the reasons why I don't have my edges is because I made it a profession to people please. I was addicted to hearing people say, job well done, you saved the day. And I like for the team to win. I loved when the team would say, we got it. Even though it was, I had to spearhead some stuff, I didn't mind it. If we can say we did it, I would do it. And I taught them that I was invincible, and I am not. I am one person, one living, breathing person with limitations. I bleed red blood. I put on my pants, one leg. I hate pants. I put on my skirt like anybody else put on my skirt. So when you go to work early and you open up the place and you stay long enough to close down the place, and you're the person that they can call and say, can you do this? Can you do that? And they're calling you after normal business hours, and they're leaning on you because they know you have taught them that. I was always the one, and they would tease me. She's always the one, and they would step back knowing I would step up. So I tried it. I tested the method and decided one day not to respond and to let somebody know. They did nothing. They were so used to counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tanya's going to respond and we ain't got to do it. So when you are putting yourself through extraness, you really are teaching them slothfulness. Because they are going to depend on your extra, and they're going to increase.
Yeah.
That's
and
how
because you never say no.
Never say no.
You never say never.
And even if I say no, I'm gonna come back. But you know what? I can
try. Yeah. I can fit it in my schedule.
So,
let me see what I got.
When we talk about finding me on Tuesday, finding us, we're going to deal with a little bit more about no, and not feeling guilty about it, and not trying to rob Peter to pay Paul to give a yes, because some no's can be God ordained no's. God can ordain a yes or a no. He can ordain a maybe if he want to give you some time. Give yourself some grace to teach people that you are a person. And when we overload ourselves at jobs, guess what happens? They will in turn always have you in mind for certain stuff. Oh, I know who can do that. And that's not a bad thing. It feels good. This is it. It feels good to be recognized as the one that can do it. That's actually a wonderful thing. But the issue, this is the issue though. Do you have time to do it? And can you be honest enough and say, boss, thank you for considering me. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Thank you for believing in my giftings or whatever, but I just don't have the capacity. No, I can't come in early. I had some plans and I won't be able to do that. I hated saying no, gave me such a guilt. Whether it was to, a family member. I love my daughter and she's a very good girl, but sometimes I would have to say, no, honey, I can't do that right now. I'm sorry, I can't afford that. And I would leave with this defeated feeling, even though I knew it was the right choice.
That's because she's your baby.
She is my baby.
I know nothing about kids. I know, well, I can't
say I know nothing about you got nephews and things that kind of trampoline in the world. You know something about some kids, girl.
But I mean, in a sense, I don't have kids. Anyway, so because she's your baby, I think parents have a very a yes button, if I should say.
That's a way to. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Anytime they ask you something, mommy, can I have some juice? Mommy, can I go here? Can I do this? Can I do that? Your button says yes. Push me. Yes.
You love them light up. You love. I would be addicted to.
And then when you do say yes, you love the feeling. You love to see the look in their face.
Yes, they excited.
When you do say yes, and they get excited.
When you are in an office experience or a corporate experience, and you say yes, I'll take on that. they like, oh, thank you. You saved the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes you feel more valuable because they see. But guess what? Tomorrow, when the next project come on, it's gonna be more than the other one.
Right. Yeah.
Now you're going from staying over 1 hour
To
to
2-3 hours. Yeah.
And they would
Yeah.
ask me, why are you here? Because I have committed,
I committed to all this. Yeah.
And when I put my name on that thing, Simone Austin, my word is my bond. And my family, my husband, my daughter will tell you, if I commit to something and it requires me staying there to 11 o'clock at night or going there at 5 o'clock in the morning, I will do it because I committed to it. But now I have to learn how to stop overcommitting.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, my nephew loves going outside.
Okay.
So if you tell him no, I promise you, he will have the biggest meltdown in the world.
I see.
Just to go outside.
Lord
and we
Jesus.
just looking at him like, dude, ain't nobody outside. Don't nobody want to be outside. Ain't nobody outside. It's hotter than HELL outside. And ain't no kids out there to play with.
They in the air conditioner in the house, and they didn't invite you in their house.
He loves the outdoors.
In the heat.
Anytime we tell him no, ain't nobody going outside, he will have the big meltdown. But when you tell him yes, baby, he'll get them shoes on his foot, and then you can say yes.
And
when he know you're gonna say yes, he had them shoes on ready.
Girl, and I have had to analyze and make assessments for how I handle certain situations. I am a natural doer. I want to do for everyone. If I had the money, houses, the time, I would be able to solve everybody, everything.
I would literally, like, going down the road as a kid, every time we passed a homeless person sitting on the street, they got to sign up. I'd be like, Mama, give me $2, give me $3, give me whatever. She'd be like, girl, don't you know all homeless people? She'd be like, don't you know all homeless people ain't homeless? I'm like, I don't care.
But listen to me, this on this. I'm the person. This is what I want to do, Simone. I want to feed them. Okay, not so much money. I want to pull to the side and say, well, Mr. Smith, what happened?
Right.
What can we do to get you in a shelter? Possibly get you work. I don't want to just give them a fish sandwich. I want to teach them how to fish for their own self and be a social worker. Look, LHG want to be a social worker on the side of the road. Like, lady, don't ask me no questions. I'm hungry. The sign says, I'm not gonna work for social work. I'm gonna work for food. Or give me some money for food. I didn't ask you to be my social worker.
Right. He didn't ask for all that. He just asked for a sandwich.
I'm that kind of person. I want to get to the root. R-U-T, root of how you got here, and maybe we can help get you some resources.
They're gonna be looking at you like, girl,
they making more money.
I didn't need you to come over here asking me 10,000 questions.
They making more money than the average 9 to 5 worker.
Why you interrogating me like I committed a crime?
They making money. Some of them are making bad for the people who are really in need. They out there switching, doing shift change.
Listen,
one of these.
You ain't lying. Facts.
We've been bamboozled. We didn't land on rock landed on us. We've been bamboozled.
Listen, where the lies at? This is the lie detector.
Girl, many of them mastered the art of getting money. If every other car gave $1 on certain corners, tax-free, grab and go, it's a 24-hour day. You break up 6 people to work.
These people should be rich by now. They should be rich by now.
They probably are. Crazy. That's the sad part. They probably are. Girl, let me wrap up. Let me wrap up. Ready to go up here and get me a shower and go to bed. Thank you, Simone. I feel better. I'm making my declarations for this week. This week is going to be.
This is why we do, and this is why I love the fact that you do critical conversations. And once again, I know I'm going to keep saying it because you feel. Not only do you feel better, a lot of you have no idea how many other people feel better.
And it's my auntie's birthday. My auntie turned 70. for today?
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
And she
Oh,
is
okay. Come through Critical Conversations and Trailblazers.
she
Come
is
through with
a
the happy
jewel,
birthday.
honey. She is a jewel. I love her. I'm gonna tag her in here. One thing that just de-stresses me is my family.
Yeah.
My cousins, my Amy, we are very close, and that's where I draw strength from. I'm grateful to have my auntie as the matriarch of our family. The patriarch passed away in 2021 December.
So what's the difference between the two? Is that just like the mother and father of the mother and
Mother
father?
and father. The matriarch is the mama, and the patriarch is the dad, or at least the father figure of the family. And because he is
So are they the
always
parents of the parents?
well,
Like the
no,
grandparents?
she's a grandmother, but she's my aunt. But I see her as another mother.
Mm.
And she loved me as if she gave birth to me. So that's why she's the matriarch, in my opinion, because she is the kind of the glue that holds everybody together. When we were doing big holiday dinners before COVID, it was her house that you would go to. So it's kind of like the headquarters. We call it's kind of a family thing. We call her house headquarters.
I
My
like that.
prayer, since we are talking about plans, my prayer is that when the Lord blesses me to become a homeowner, that I can host my whole family and give the matriarch a break. And my
Yeah,
cousin hosts as well quite a bit. I want us to be able to, as the next generation, um, to share the wealth and it not be
absolutely.
so person. And
Absolutely.
families, stop making so your matriarch and patriarch have to do everything. If they're getting older, then take some of the responsibility off them. Stop pulling on the grandparents as so much where they don't feel appreciated. Some of them don't feel like you appreciate them, America and other state countries. I need you all to show love to your elders. I don't have any living grandparents. I see people treating their grandparents any kind of way. I don't know how you do that. But not all grandparents are kind. I get that. But sometimes as the older a person gets, they get more temperamental. So you may have to find different ways to relate to them and
Don't get me to
find out,
crying. Don't
girl,
don't don't don't
find
make me
out what
start
makes
crying.
them happy. Most older people, they like to talk. So you call them or show up over there with a little sandwich for them, and they probably would light up. Older people just want to feel relevant in this world as time is getting away. They're in their golden years, and when you're talking about people in their 70s and 80s and 90s, the bulk of their life is behind them. So at this point, they're coasting and try to make their lives as simple and love filled as you can as they fulfill these golden years. Because someday, if the Lord allows me to live to be 74, that's going to be me and my kids and grandkids, nieces and nephews.
Dang. I'm trying
So
not to cry here. Okay?
we owe it to our elders, whether they're your biological family, community. When I was growing up, every neighborhood had that one or two older people who was outside on the porch watching everything, neighborhood watch. When crack houses first started coming up in the 80s, my grandmother was the one down there praying, y'all come on out here, Jesus' name. You don't belong here, lose here. I'm like, come from down there, please, for they hurt my grandmother, Lord Jesus. So eventually we had to bring her to live with us because she was just fearless. Get out of here. Messed my neighborhood up. But she was right. The crack epidemic did mess neighborhoods up. The neighborhoods were no longer safe. I passed by many drug sales, drug deals. Now I will say this: some drug dealers looked out for certain kids that they knew. I mean, it was crazy. But I miss block parties. I miss having that one older person on the block, or that person you can just take a fruit basket to. That would be me. They would be like, girl, you coming back over here again? Yes, ma'am. I just love people.
Yeah.
I do. And I plan on, if the Lord gives me the strength and the resources, to go into nursing homes with maybe critical conversation. Let the aunties and the grandmamas speak and have
Please.
their own show and
The
drop
Lord.
some. Now, we ain't going to be talking for no 8 hours, Shady Pines, nursing and head person. We're going to have some time constraints. We're going to have some time constraints.
Listen, Shady
Get your
Pines
girl
Nursing and Heaven Rehearsing. Listen up.
Ooh, when
Attention,
it's
attention, Shady Pine Nursing and Heaven Rehearsing. We'll be open from 8 to 5. Okay.
listen, we're gonna have some hours of operation, because what I've learned about the elders, they've experienced so much life that they have
And I keep hearing
stories.
people say that. I keep hearing people like you and other people say that we need to sit at the elders' feet and listen
Yes,
to them.
and listen, so many other things that we deal with. Think about the couple who, like, my auntie was married for over 50 years when my uncle passed away. So look at how much marriage advice she can give to a person like me who about to celebrate 5 years. You know what I'm saying? My cousin's her daughter has been married 30 years. So there's longevity in marriage there. So and I'm gonna do a marriage series too. It's gonna be critical conversations in marriage, in business, and even we're going to talk about recreation, because we have to be able to reward ourselves with doing something fun, even if it has to be
Yeah.
inexpensive. We're going to find local activities to do in whatever states we're in, and you can do yours, I'll do mine. And we're going to start posting, hey, the library is doing free movies on Wednesdays, and they even giving y'all popcorn. Going over there for free.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Like fun things that I can do around
Yes,
here.
yes.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now.
That's part of finding ourselves. We're going to talk about that. Finding things you love. I love a good movie. I love a good book. I love a good cup of Earl Grey tea. It's the simple things. I'm almost 50, so I'm in that middle age. I'm like halfway or so. So I'm real chill. I'm real chill, girl. Listen, I don't need too much noise.
Listen.
Not too much hearing running around.
Nope.
LHG, my child 20. I do love my little babies in my family. I love them. But I don't need I used to work in the nursery for a church. I think I'm beyond that. I can do registration.
Yeah.
Registration. And now I'm a good helper outer in terms of helping with the clerical needs. I'm there for that. But you have to learn what you can prosper in as you change and grow older. We change.
Yeah.
This week, since we're talking about this week I'm gonna have a solid plan. I'm going to factor in prayer time. I'm going back to my prayer call. I'm going back to my intermittent fasting for certain stuff.
You do prayer calls?
Praying. I used to do it every Tuesday. I got away from it, and me and the ladies that do it, everybody kind of had life stuff going on. But I want to get back to my every Tuesday 30-minute prayer and encouragement call.
Count me in.
We bring in our, and I might start doing it on here. I mean, it's so much to be done in terms of how we can uplift each other. I came on here, Simone, with a bowed down head. And I feel my head was banging. I feel so much. Sometimes the criticality of the conversation, come on here, vocabulary. The criticality of it is you need to talk it out. It's critical because it's here making your head do this. And it needs to come here to release the pressure. Up and out.
And out.
Tag up and out in the comments.
Please, y'all. Listen, I'm learning. I don't
up and out. True.
Don't like talk very much, but when I do talk, I'm learning how to Up and out.
Up and out.
Because I don't talk much. Like most of the time, I'll be in my room. I don't, like I said, I'm an introvert. I don't go nowhere unless it's church. Now work and school.
Would you believe I have introverted moments? Okay, meaning there's some times when I would prefer to just sit back. Now, here's the thing about that. In the corporate world, when people know you can do something and do a pretty decent job, you trying to sit back and they maybe fine
they got you
because they know you've done it before. And because I don't know how to say no, the introvert in me gets trapped, and now I gotta go and speak to this class about blank. But I also love to do training. But what kept me back, I did it for a little while, but when you have a inferiority complex about how you look, that can even make you second guess your passion. You're so worried about
not only how you look, but for me mentally how I learn.
Ooh, come on with that.
It's not only the physical, but when you have a mental disability,
okay,
and you're like you're worried about how you're worried about is the kids and are the kids going to get mad at you for asking 10,000 questions because you don't understand what's going on.
But let me tell you something about me as a trainer. My motto is I don't let nobody let any other student be uncomfortable. I will go. No, they know me. I tell them, I give them my disclaimer in the beginning. Y'all all here to keep a job. I got a job. y'all here to stay in a job. You all on the same.
I used to hear that. I used to hear with my teachers too. They'd be like, "I got to
you trying to get here. You all equal. Don't come in here like you all that. You need a job. Need a job. If a question is coming up, we're gonna answer the question and we're gonna ride this bus together. If somebody get off the bus too soon, I'm gonna back that thing up and I'm gonna go pick them back and we're gonna keep it moving together. We a team.
Oh, so for me,
look at this. Look what I got.
Oh, let me say Juniper Breeze.
Girl.
Of course.
You know, and I bring this out right. I'm not on the body works, but when Juniper Breeze come out, you know it's serious.
She about to testify. Listen, no, seriously, like when it comes to being in that type of environment, of learning environment, and when you have questions and you're sitting around like, should I ask a question? I don't understand what they're saying, but I don't know if I want to ask a question because you're worried about.
Your face tells it. I watch faces, not just
words.
Yeah. I'll say, and I'm not gonna call you out. I'll say, does anybody have any questions? And I see some confused faces. I say, let's just go back together. Y'all don't have to say anything. I can see your faces. Let's back this bus up. Y'all back up, and we're gonna roll together. So those who think you already got it, it's a refresher. Let's ride, Clyde. Boom. I don't play. When I train, my responsibility is to deliver the data in such a way that it is palatable and digestible for everybody in my restaurant. Come on. If it means me sacrificing my lunch hour, I've done it. Coming in early, staying late, I've done it. If I knew they were hungry for it, I move the world for them. If they didn't want it, I had to learn how to let people go. When I wanted it more than them, I had to be like, my coworker would be like, they don't want it. You can't want it more than them, LHG. Well, it was LH then.
And that's how I wanted my education. Like, I was serious about my education. Like,
you are very brilliant.
I was serious about my education, but my insecurities was like, we're
gonna overcome.
I don't want to ask this question.
We're gonna overcome it. What? This is your livelihood. When my students come in and they're all anxious, like, okay, how is this job gonna turn out? I tell them, this is your livelihood. If you want it, act like you want it. If you got a
If you
question,
want it, you can have it. If you need it, you can have it.
I love
Yeah.
it. It shows me you're thinking about it and you're
And I've
actually
had some
paying.
educators that said, you know, there's no such thing as a stupid or dumb question and things like that.
You know what I heard? The stupidest question
Mhm.
is the one you don't ask. That's how I heard it. The stupid question is the one you fail to ask. But if you ask it, and you need to ask it, ain't nothing stupid about it. And as a
Wow.
trainer, you could ask it every day. I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer it every day. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you what happened. Why aren't you connecting? I'm gonna work with you one-on-one.
Mhm.
But as a trainer, I'm not here to belittle you or make your learning experience stressful. I want to create an environment that you are productive in, make it relatable, make it a little fun, add little humor, so you retain. The key to training is retention.
You've done that. Listen, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. Every
I mean,
time I come
even
on
this,
this
I want people to hear me and remember what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
want people to retain it. I love training. I get to see people go from I don't know nothing about that to I know that. Aha.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a epiphany. That's
Yeah.
so fulfilling for me. That is
Yeah.
so fulfilling for me. But I also love being a student, Simone.
Yeah.
Sometimes I love turning the tables around and grabbing my journal, which me and shameless plug, when Kayo Shonda does her Juneteenth brunch after dark, ladies, and the tickets I believe are still buy one get one.
Wish I can be there.
I'm going to have my journal. I'm going to
I
be
know
the
you will.
student,
I know
and
you
I'm
will.
going to be listening.
Listen, you're gonna have a
Because
journal. You're gonna have every highlighter known to man.
look at
Listen.
the highlighters. I already got them. I got two right here. Right here.
Listen.
But I like to invest in me. I want to be better. I want to hone my craft. I plan on, by the way, will you please tag and share this video, everybody? I want to reach 500 followers by June 15th. Y'all help me with that. So go on the YouTube.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. We can do it. We can do it. If we build
Come on,
it,
y'all. She
give
needs
me
500 followers.
And I need
Come
to
on.
when you
Spread the word. Listen, if you see my post this morning, about critical conversations,
yes,
listen.
and thank you for being so amazingly supportive, Simone. I just love you and appreciate whatever I got going on, whatever I'm posting, whatever I'm doing. My phone is dead, Simone. I gotta charge it when I get in.
No.
But because I was determined not to let that stop me.
I said this morning, let's help critical conversations reach 500 followers by spreading the word, because these conversations are absolutely 100% necessary for our success and healing. Hence the word critical conversation.
I love it.
Seriously,
I thank you.
If you really break these two words down, literally critical. You know how in the hospital they say you're in critical condition?
Yes, critical. That's where I got it from. When you're in critical condition, because I'm not even talking.
Yes. You jacked up.
Yes. Cold blue. God, we need you. Yes. Yes.
So
it's critical.
These conversations are literally helping us because we are jacked up.
They're helping me so much. And I want to grow not only my show, but the Trailblazers legacy.
With the Z. Don't forget that part. With the Z.
Trailblazers up with a Z. Difference, honey. And by the way, if you all have an event, if you're writing a book, if you're releasing a single, if something is going on in your world, your business, your ministry, that you want to advertise during any of our podcasts, any or all, please email us at Trailblazers with a Z, radio@gmail.com, and we can give you pricing for how you can advertise on our shows. When I come on, I advertise my business. Thank you. I advertise Kayo Shonda's event, It's coming up. I want those tickets to be sold out by the end of this week because it's coming up. It's
you see this?
Shout out to Pastor Mo Edwards who made that logo. Shout out to my brother, Pastor Mo Edwards from Liberating Truth Church in Detroit. Whoop, whoop, for creating my logo.
This is what you literally see on those machines in the hospital. Literally.
Yes. And we got merchandise. I'm going to start showing you all the t-shirts, the journals. Come on. This is a whole
Wait. Time out. Pause.
T-shirts, honey. Journals.
You have
merch. Our CEO is working on merchandise you can purchase. I will have the details hopefully by Tuesday where you can purchase.
Please. I want me a shirt.
Journal. Yes, a critical conversation journal, up and out. I think we need to get a t-shirt that's up and out.
Listen,
this has helped me.
I know this may sound gross, but if I get a t-shirt, I'm never washing that thing. Okay?
No. Unless you're gonna buy one for every day of the week, it can be fresh.
I definitely will. Listen.
Mail it back to me and I'll wash it. Now mail it back to you. That shirt need to be fresh. It's gonna be critical.
No. Y'all know I'm playing with you. Y'all know I'm playing. But listen, I need a shirt.
Justifications, honey. Girl, you got to.
I need a shirt.
Listen,
I need a shirt. I need a water bottle. I need a wallet.
I'm gonna get all of it and I'm gonna show y'all and we're gonna sell that merch.
I need a keychain.
Girl, you and me both. Shout out to CEO Frederick Beatty. He is working on the merch.
Mr. Frederick.
I'm telling you, that is the visionary for Trailblazers Radio.
Okay, so
shows. My sisters have shows. Y'all need to watch them. And we got to get Coco's GoFundMe back up in front of the viewers. I will be posting it more all week. We're going to do another show with her where she tells you about what she's dealing with. So look out for that. This Tuesday, we're doing Girl Chat Finding Me. But this
Let me say it. Girl Chat Weekly.
That's it. But on Saturday, Simone, listen to this topic. How much is too much to share in social media? That's Saturday. Have we turned Facebook into a therapist and we are sharing too much? And what are the repercussions of sharing too much? We do say up and out now, but there are still boundaries because the internet is worldwide. And some people are literally, and my cousin talked to me about this today, about being careful about what you say because people are forming opinions and not everybody who says they love you wants you to succeed. Some people are literally counting on your demise.
So just take my phone. Just come to Virginia and take my phone. Just
so I'm Virginia. A lot. I've got to be to have some boundaries in what I share because sometimes it's easier to do that to get it off. That's why I'm doing this. I would rather
take my phone.
Girl, send me a first class ticket, child. I'm too big for the little seats. Send me
just come take my phone.
First class, Delta first class, so my hips can breathe.
Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The hips can breathe, girl. But I'm looking to a retreat. I'm looking to make critical conversations a conference that starts a mission. But
conference.
You want to pray for me.
Hold on. Did you say the C word that I thought you said?
I want a experience where
one more time.
Money, we talk about relationships, we talk about children, we talk about education. I want these critical conversations to be presented in conference style. We'll start with maybe a half a day, have some speakers, have some good food.
If I got to get a skateboard to come to Michigan, I will.
I may do it virtual first. That way anybody can see it. But I do want an in-person version when the resources come to me. That costs. So starting it as a virtual conference, and it could probably be advantageous, financially. But there's so many different things that we don't talk about, that we don't find a good friend to confide in. Girl Chat Weekly has become my weekly cup of tea that I absolutely adore. And
Listen, Jesus in therapy.
We still got to do part 2 about smelling good under our clothes.
Yes, we do.
We got some topics to revisit. It's a plethora.
We still got to do the one with the educators, with the teachers.
Oh, I did touch bases with her. She's out of town, so we are looking at prayerfully June 13th.
Okay.
Prayerfully, if she's ready and ready to go, I did talk to her, so I did do that. We're gonna have a critical conversations in music. That's why I played
book club.
I want to feature Detroit's own gospel artists with their music and what they have going on, and then I want to branch out to other artists. It could be movies. Critical conversations is about to blow up. I decree and declare it in the Jesus name.
Yes,
I'm going to be able to do different topics, different segments, and that we're going to be able to get some really good guests as we have so far that we can learn from. I'm all about continuing education, all about the aha moment, and freeing our mind so we have more capacity for the good stuff and not be bogged down by the negative stuff.
Listen, we got to do a part 2 of The Body Keeps the Score, though.
That's why I got this book. I have got to keep up with what our series are, and we can go back to it. That book is thick. I am trying to get him. I want him to come, but he is so busy. I got an email saying you may not even hear from him. Dr.
Oh, no.
He's just that in demand. Think about how much mental illness and mental wellness is being talked about since COVID.
Yeah.
Since you can't even hardly get a therapist appointment since COVID.
That part.
Everybody has been battling in their mind. So if this little hour or two can relieve a little bit of your stress, then my mission has been accomplished, because it has made me feel much better.
If she can just touch one person. Just one.
I don't charge. You want to bless me, you can, but I ain't charge nothing. Because sometimes, all the time, confession breeds healing. We just have to watch who we confess to and how we confess. So when we talk on June 10th about social media, we're going to learn how to properly use that to ignite conversation, but not tell all of our business. We're going to learn how to go to the person directly when we got a problem and not post subliminal messages. Bad LHG. We're going to do this right. We're going to do it. Yep, going to spank my hand, child. Look, I've done it. Girl, peppermint pate. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I love you so much.
I love you.
I appreciate.
I need you to send me some head wraps, okay? I ain't got no alopecia, but I need you to send me some. I don't care. What you got? I don't care.
Girl, $7. I just got this one yesterday. I don't wear white a lot, but I like the white for summer.
I need something. I need something in all colors.
Okay.
I need all the colors you got.
Okay. We can
pink, red, white, blue, orange, brown.
Thank God for the supply at Amazon.com. We appreciate you. I don't own any rights.
Amazon Baptist Church.
Amazon Tabernacle of Praise. Listen, baby, some of us have seen Amazon boxes more than we see our local church. Amazon is the tabernacle, baby. What?
We got to get off here. It's 11:15. I cannot. She said we have seen the Amazon boxes more than we see church.
My sister just came through.
Sinette.
Good evening,
listen, Sinette, before we get out of here, give us a word.
You girl, we've been talking about, I was talking about the post I made, Sinette, about my hair loss, alopecia areata. And I really was in a tough spot. Just my headspace wasn't right on a Sunday at that. But then in those moments, I'm like, okay, Lord, what do you have me to do? And I did a post about that, and some things, transpired throughout the day that weren't the greatest, but I'm ending it strong. Sometimes the beginning of the day isn't the best, and we have to learn how to command our day. That's a good way you find yourself. Get in prayer in the mornings. Early in the morning, shall I seek you, oh God, and God is good. That's the word right there, Sinette. Word, say your word. We gotta go. Sinette, watch the replay. I love y'all. Have a good night. Tuesday, Girl Chat Weekly.
I love you, LHG.
I love you, Simone. Have a good evening, y'all. Share and subscribe. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Listen, I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, okay?